Y'all deserve to get an STI. So they're primal. Hey. I see you. You see me. That's why I like to see no sugar on positive, yo. And rubbing the titties. We're gonna be watching a video by Dyquell Dontae. I've been keeping up with his content behind the scenes, and then he came up with this video, and it just made me think of a bunch of experiences that I want to talk about and share on camera. So why not? That's the plan. Let's do it.
That's nasty as hell. Why couldn't charges go to the house or some shit? People got kids. And I'm sending this shit to management. Whoever the y'all is, that's nasty as a.
You know that video on Twitter of that girl in the stairway and the guy walked behind her? It reminds me of that, but not only that, it's like you gotta think of the type of people that would actually do this. I've never done anything like this, but I have done something in public. Oh, that sounds horrible. I've busted a nut in a car a couple times, and not from full on sex though. It was like the first time. Okay, so the first time, um, it was just a little meat beat mania, you know, and then I busted, and then the next time it was off head, but I wasn't the one that busted. Um, I don't agree with doing things like that, but I'm laughing because I don't really know how to get this out. So it's nasty, right? It's nasty. I don't promote this actually. This is disgusting. Don't do this. Um, there's this other kind of cruising called understall. And when I used to live in Texas last year, I was hanging out with this barber and his trans wife, who I couldn't really tell. She was not passing at all, but I've seen all kinds of women. Okay, weak in the face, strong in the face, deep voice. I done seen it all, girl. So I was like, I don't know if this is biological, and I'm not even gonna ask. But I later found out. Later found out. So we on the topic of cruising, cause this man with his children keep bending over. He was playing with his kids and kicking around the soccer ball, and he kept bending over within view of all of us. But I was like, why he keep bending over so I could see it? Like it felt like he was doing it just so I could see it. And then like he intentionally like kicked the ball over to us so he can come over to the table and get the ball. And then like he walked like a few feet in front of the table and bent over. I was like, yo, he don't got no drawers on. Like it was white shorts and there was no draw imprint, no nothing. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And after that, we was on the topic of cruising, and I was like, look, I don't judge people, but I judge people. Look, but I'm not a bathroom gay. That's what I told them. I'm not a bathroom gay. I don't get down like that. I got moral standards and practices. Okay? I tell niggas this and they still try it. Why the fuck she gonna talk about me? Actually, let me shut up because I done did some stuff. Why is we fucking in bathrooms?
Get the fucking police called on your nasty. Cause y'all just sitting in the stairwell for.
And I could sit up here and act like and have a situational. I could sit here and have a situationally ironic moment and be like, this is disgusting. And then like beat my dick to it in private. But no, this shit actually is a dead ass turn off. This like it's a bathroom. It's out in the apartment complex. It's a bathroom. Like It's a bath. Like, I do not like public bathrooms because of like trauma, but it's a bath. Like, the floor's dirty. And then y'all deserve to get an STI. Let me
Ain't
stop
no
skipping.
sorry. Y'all nasty as hell.
Not them still being in the area, girl. Why y'all ain't flee?
You might as well come up too.
I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, and I'm probably gonna lose some.
You might as well come up too.
Not him sitting and waiting for her to leave. Bruh, why are you still here, dude? Look at
I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, and I'm probably gonna lose some followers because I know how gay men are when it comes down to their sexual freedom.
Oh, girl, shut the hell up. I don't give a damn about no gay nigga.
But when it comes down to the discourse about cops using the Sniffies app to arrest gay men who are hooking up with other gay men in public spaces, I think we're lacking common sense. If you don't know what Sniffies is, it's pretty much just an updated grinder. That's all it is. And cops
Y'all don't know what my dick look like, but my dick is on there. My dick up on there. I ain't never did anything with nobody, but I have heard about it through Twitter. And I was like, okay, let me see who's on there. It has the exact precise location. It has like everybody in your neighborhood. I'm looking somebody, my neighbor dick on there. I'm like, I could walk over, I could walk, and dick is gonna be right there. I wonder if it's gonna be the same one that's on the phone screen. Like, and I'm shook because people, and it tells you how many people are there. Like, it was like fucking 100 cruisers was in this area and last night. I was like, oh God, oh my God. You got people talking about, oh, I want to get fucked raw, dog me daddy. And it's like a group, it's like a group chat. There's like a live group chat on a homepage where you can see where everybody talking, but you gotta pay to use that. So people are paying for dick. Y'all some prostitutes.
are using this app to bust gay men who are.
And another thing, yes, cops get their asses, because I'm just on there to be nosy. Yes, I put my dick up on there, but I am on there to be nosy. Okay. How the fuck do y'all know y'all not talking to cops? Y'all are all technically sex offenders. I just want y'all to know that. This is public indecency, indecent exposure, child endangerment, all of that.
Are willingly,
because they be doing that in parks too.
That will be done in like public parks, cars.
We talking about it, but I watched D Chanel, and if you know, you know.
Parking lots, garages, etc. And a lot of gay men are saying this is all entrapment.
Nah, he said parks first. Like park, like really? I just said that, dude. Come on.
You shouldn't care, and you shouldn't be arrested about what you choose to do with another consenting adult, which is true if it's private.
Yes.
But when you involve the public with your sexual kink, then it becomes an issue. I understand everybody has like a different type of situation where they get super aroused, but like I never understood like public, that.
Me neither. Like not out in the open. Again, I was in cars, and then the first time I did it, baby, that car was moving. We was on the freeway. What nobody gonna? And then the second time it was at night. I'm just putting all my business out there. Jesus.
I never understood like public roadhead stuff like that.
Let me speed y'all up.
It could easily be seen, not just by adults, but by children too.
Yes.
Is the nut really worth it to be put on a registry list for your entire life?
No.
Because nowadays when you get put on a registry list, all people hear is you put on a list. They're not going to take time to look and see what you did to be put on that list. A lot of people already equate being on a list with you touching children. And we don't need that narrative anymore in the gay community. It's already bad enough people equate being gay with being a groomer. Let's just use some common sense. If you're setting yourself up to go to a public bathroom, you can either A, be caught by somebody who will report you, or two, you have the chance of running into an undercover cop. If you still take that chance and you get busted, that's on you.
And you know what's crazy? Depending on what your Twitter looks like, you could argue it's depending on what your Twitter looks like. I don't. Is this exposing myself? Look, all right. Fuck it. Nigga, I got an account specifically for porn on Twitter. All right. There's number one. Number two. Número dos. It is so easy to stumble upon like expedition. I think that's what it's called. Expedition public play. It's so easy to come across that, and I'm just like, why is this man sitting at this coffee table with his dick out? Why is he in the airport with his dick out? Like, where's the repercussion, girl?
You can't be mad
I talk
at
a
the cops being
lot.
arresting you because you chose to do something legal and you got caught doing it. If your sexual urges overtake your ability to think clearly, then you might want to get some help. And it's not even the fact of, I saw somebody say, a child shouldn't be up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when I choose to cruise. What? This day and age, it shouldn't shock you to see a child up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with their parents. It's been times when I would walk the lake at 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning thinking I'm going to be walking the lake by myself, and there's parents out there with their children, they wide awake. This is why I don't get a lot of action, because I'm not adventurous enough. In my back of my mind, there is always a child somewhere. And I don't want them to see me doing anything. I don't want them to be able to point me out and say, I saw him do such and such and so and so, or I saw him touch himself. No, you didn't see me do shit. If it's
You
not
didn't
in
see
a
me do cheat.
room, count me out.
Cruising is one of those topics within the gay community that everyone knows about, but very few people talk about openly. It carries history, desire, fear, and controversy all at once. And because of that, conversations around it can sometimes get real messy. And while cruising is often associated
There's also this phenomenon with gay men dating men that look like them, and this is what that this looks exactly like y'all look alike. Oh my god. Oh my god. They don't look the same, but they definitely emulate.
with gay men, they're not the only ones who do it. People of all genders and orientations have their own versions of seeking quick, discreet encounters, whether it's in public or semi public spaces. It's a human thing, if you ask me. Cruising has been a part of queer history for decades, sometimes celebrated, sometimes stigmatized, and often misunderstood. But like any other cultural practice, it also comes with complexities that are worth talking about honestly. I'm not here to judge or shame. I'm here to explore where cruising came from, why
I'm here to judge.
it persists, what it offers, and the realities both
You're nasty if you're doing it where children are and you know where they're. You're nasty doing it. Period. Like I I'm not gonna sit here and say no. I am actually. I'm not doing this shit. I'm just not. I'm just not. Now if shit get hot and steamy and say I just can't see myself doing it. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm really trying to like fit in with all the gay people, but girl, y'all got it.
challenging that surround
No
today. This
ma'am.
isn't
No
about
ma'am.
telling anyone how to live. It's about
It's
understanding the
not. Do you?
context and the truth behind an experience that shaped queer life in ways many people don't even realize. But let's unpack this and talk more
Hey.
about it. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy, I
Wait.
don't even realize. But let's unpack this and talk more
Wait.
about it. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy, Dyquell Dontae, and I'm back again with another video.
Okay, I had to do that. 1, 2. I think he skims through all the videos that involve him. Every time I see this nigga, he gets a little bit more buff and a little bit more toned. And you know,
Now, I'm super excited because, y'all, this is day one of Vlogmas. I'm super excited and kind of nervous at the same time because last year, even though everything looked good, it was a damn lot. Okay, with recording shit the same day, uploading it, it was just hectic. Okay, it was crazy, but I feel like I met a lot of y'all there, so we're gonna do it again. We're gonna run it back. My schedule is clear, so we are crystal clear with
and this microphone durag contraption he's been doing, ate it
everything.
right
Of
on
course, you
up,
know it's
right on
reaction,
up.
but I can't post every
Eating disorder levels of 8.
day. So yes, for the next
Compulsive.
25 days until Christmas, well, the next 24 days until Christmas, I'll be posting a video every single day. So
Oh my
let's run these
god.
numbers up. I have a lot of great ideas in store for y'all, and we're gonna get
Yes.
into the tea. We're going a lot of conversations will be controversial, but you know it can't be a Dyquell Dontae video, baby, without us talking about some type of nuance or controversy. I must say. Now,
Can y'all hear my dog?
if you are new here, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, so you want to support. Y'all know I love y'all down. We are on the way to 30,000 subscribers. I want to get there. That's
Oh
like
my god.
my goal. I want to get to at least 35K before the year's out. So I feel like we can make that happen. Let's get
That's
into the nitty
amazing.
gritty. Now, we're going to talk about cruising today. Now, before we even get deeper into cruising or whatever the case may be, it's a lot of y'all that may not know what the hell cruising is. So I'm going to give you the definition. Cruising refers to seeking out anonymous or casual sexual encounters in public or semi-public spaces. When it comes to cruising, in my personal opinion, just going off of the definition, I'm pretty sure some of us have engaged into this. Y'all, I cannot be the only one who just turned 18 or just freshly, new to the gay scene or whatever the case may be. You get on them apps or whatever trying to hook up because you want to, do something. You want to get into something. But it's either the person that you're trying to link with, they can't host, or it's like you probably got a car, but you can't host because you stay with your mama still. Like, it's
Yes, yes. Girl, I'm still with my mama. But I don't get no play, and I ain't desperate or thirsty anymore after I got played by a 61-year-old. So, I'm in my place, girl. I'm woosine, jacking this dick when it's warranted. I I'm in my own corner. But no, I was not cruising ever. I don't think no. I If you want to count that one time in the car at night, sure. But I I guess that counts because that was semi-private. Sure, I guess that counts. But out in a bathroom, like
Crazy. And you don't even have to be young to experience this. It's people that's in their 30s, that's in their uh, late 20s like me, that's still staying with somebody, whatever the case may be, and cannot host child. So it leads a lot of people to cruise. So it can be a situation where you're doing something in your car or you finding a spot for y'all to do
oh, that does count as cruising. Oh shit.
it. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure some of us has been there. So I'm saying that to say that I'm not making this video out of judgment. I just want to have a conversation about it.
Never mind, I can't judge nobody. Shit.
We're going to talk about the evolution of cruising. And basically, I just kind of want to break down like how things were back in the day versus now. How like back
Nah,
then
y'all
they didn't have
nasty.
phones, they didn't have apps, so they can link up with these boys, whatever the case may be. Versus now where we have that.
Sorry if you
And
can
of
hear me
course, we're going to
drinking.
get into a brief history, heavy on the brief. I'm not going to be here all day with y'all
Oh,
trying to give y'all the whole rundown of cruising within the. I'm not going to do that. But what I will
okay.
do, I will put links in my description to show you guys the articles that I got this from so y'all can learn more about the history of cruising. And we're going to talk about the controversies behind cruising. And of course, we're going to react to TikToks. I didn't find a lot of TikToks on this topic today because I just didn't, but we will react to at least one, if not one, two. So first of all, let's get into the history of cruising. Cruising has been long been woven into the fabric of gay life, evolving from a survival strategy into cultural practice shaped by changing social landscapes and the rise of modern technology. To understand cruising is to understand that ways gay men have searched for connection, intimacy, freedom, and the visibility in a world that has not always offered it willingly. For much
I've seen that video he just flashed. I think that was like a little 13-year-old fruity boy. No mama, no daddy, running around here with his boyfriend. I think the boyfriend was like 15. Just running around here with that little boy and two little boys just running around here. Just running around here with no guidance. God
of the 20th
damn.
century, homosexuality was criminalized or socially forbidden across many parts of the world. Within this climate, cruising emerged not merely as a means of seeking sexual encounters, but as one of the few ways gay men could find one another at that time. Parks after dusk, quiet corners of beaches, darkened theaters, public restrooms, and
A park though? Like that's like either connected to a school, in the middle of a neighborhood, a park, a park, a park. Don't they got neighborhood watch cameras? A park,
street stretches of certain neighborhoods became an unofficial
a
meeting point.
park.
These spaces operated on an unspoken system of codes, whether it was lingering eye contact, the body language, subtle gestures that communicated desire without saying a word. Though these encounters carried real risk, from arrest to violence, in a world that insisted gay men remain invisible, cruising offered a rare chance to be seen. The 1970s brought a wave of liberation. As queer rights movements gained momentum, gay bars,
Yes.
discos,
Ooh.
bathhouses, and community centers flourished. But cruising did not disappear, but it did shift.
This one in the far back, and then this black gentleman right there. This black gentleman right there. That one and that one. I'm being gay for what? You don't even need to do all this.
Men
Just
now
watch the
have more indoor
video.
spaces where they can meet openly, or at least more openly than before. Yet public cruising remained vibrant because
Damn.
many men still live closeted
Okay,
lives.
Asians. Is that racist? Because only two of them are
When
Asian.
the AIDS crisis emerged in the 1980s, the culture around cruising changed once again. Concepts of safer sex, community care, and the responsibility became central conversations, and some public spaces faced heightened policing. Even so, cruising endured, adapting to new realities while still providing a sense of connection during an isolating era. The biggest shift came with the rise of technology, the emergence of online chat rooms in the late 1990s, followed by apps like Grindr, Scruff, Sniffies, and so on and so forth. It transformed the landscape entirely. Suddenly,
This man with a wife or a girlfriend hit me up on Sniffies. Long story short, I blocked him and I blocked his number because I did not want to meet up with this nigga. STDs. Why the fuck he hit me back today? He was like saying a bunch of vulgar off the wall. I was like, oh my god, you want to do what? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then he was like, shit, I can't be a regular because I do have a girl. You didn't tell me that the first time. You didn't tell me that. So basically I declined again, but like formally instead of just blocking him. And he was like, you know what, that's weird because I told you that last time. And no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And that's why you got to sneak on the low. Just lead a hoe.
The secrecy of cruising were available from just your phone. So basically, y'all, through the history, I just kind of give y'all a rundown of how things were back in the day versus now, and
I feel
how,
bad for DL, man.
as time went
I
on,
could
it was
never.
places like the bathhouses, it was places like the gay bars, places where gay people could go and meet each other instead of having to go to the woods or go to these weird spots to find somebody to hook up with, right? Now, I
Yeah.
kind of want to get into the controversies. There's plenty of controversial conversations surrounding cruising within the gay community, but these are ones that I feel like I want to talk about the most. So the first one I said, the potential of being a registered sex offender. And the reason why I say potential is because it varies in certain areas or certain cities or states. The next one I want to talk about is the impact on public spaces over time. States and cities, how they had to like change the way they operated their public spaces. So maybe they probably had it so like at first you can go out there and enjoy yourself whenever you wanted to at any time of the day, but now it's to the point where they had to like cut down a lot of trees down there to keep from people hiding, or cutting bushes, or installing more lights out there just so like things could be more out in the open. I'm gonna actually play one news report from y'all just so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
A disturbing trend at a park in Hillsborough County. Several men accused of exposing themselves and then soliciting sex. Our Clifton French joins us now live from the Sydney Dover.
Girl, you can't talk right. And this strong jawline is pissing me off, girl. Wendy, girl.
Near State Road 60. And Cliff, this was happening when anyone, even a child, could just walk up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, this park doesn't have any buildings. It's 7.5 miles of hiking and horse trails. And in some cases, these men are simply standing in the open, committing sexual acts.
What? So they're primal. They're primal. What? So you're just fucking out in the open and then you get caught? You didn't think that was a possibility? Listen, when I was on my car shit, A, vehicle was moving, B, it was dark. I'm talking about A and B, the two different times I guess expedited. Expedite? Is that the right word? I've played publicly. I don't know if it's bad to be open about that. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no, I would never. Y'all niggas is stupid. This is disgusting. How am I not supposed to judge? Like, okay, you can't host. I'm not mobile. You mobile. I can't host.
It's a serene park, wooded trails, a lake, shaded picnic tables for families. Just yesterday,
So was y'all fucking the water?
deputies say 2 men were using this park for sexual gratification on 2 different occasions.
I'm working on a story about what's going on at the park in Dover.
35-year-old Boyan Novakovic didn't want to talk about his arrest, but according to HCSO, an undercover deputy spotted him masturbating along the trail just before 11 yesterday morning. He even made contact with the deputy and eventually told him he, quote, wanted to see what it was like. 2 hours later, 61-year-old Randall Jones went a step further, approaching an undercover deputy near this lake, asking for oral sex.
Didn't I just say would y'all fuck in the water? Why a deputy? Bitch, where's my gene at? Bitch, this is cranberry juice. Oh my god, Dyquell.
It's a shame that something like that happens out here.
Ed and his wife Miriam walk the trails and say they hope this arrest keeps folks like that from coming back.
They ought to do random checks of all the parks.
The sheriff's office says that's exactly what they're doing, saying the problem goes further than this park.
Not only these type of places in county parks or city
At least they're white.
parks, but even like
That was racist. I'm sorry.
in public restrooms and shopping malls, airports,
At least they were white and old. Now it's ageist.
bus stations.
Tonight, the sheriff's office says you shouldn't be scared, but when enjoying a public place, always.
Actually, I was gonna say it doesn't matter what race it is. Part of that is true, but if it were different race, I feel like this would have been propagated a whole different way.
Be vigilant.
A lot of times they're used for these illegal, deviant sexual activity.
Illegal.
And this kind of
Are we talking specifically about them being outside, or is the gay part illegal? I hope that's what we're talking about. The illegal part is specifically the outside, public. part.
Behavior isn't new here either. I went back and checked the records. There have been 4 sex incidents at this park documented so far in the past year and a half. I'm reporting live in Dover tonight. Clifton French, ABC.
Girl, y'all was making it
Yeah,
seem like
that's
worse
just
than
one.
that.
It's so many other news reports that I was watching of just men being caught, and it's a lot of stories that's been recent too. Like
Annie is bad, but I thought it was gonna be like 400. Like, y'all be alright.
I think there's something. It was a story about 200 men being caught, being arrested for cruising. So that's crazy. I've also heard a thing about how police officers actually get
I said 400. He said 200. He said half of what the fuck.
in on the app called Sniffies. If y'all don't know what that is, that's kind of like the digital version of cruising. You can honestly plan to cruise around with any gay dating app. It really don't matter. But Sniffies is mainly specifically made for that. So yeah, but police officers, they'll literally like make accounts, act like they about to link up with somebody, and then ended up arresting them. So it's crazy. Y'all gays that use that app, please be careful and safe. Another controversy I want to talk about is the HIV stigma amongst gay men. So the whole concept of cruising, right, is the whole anonymous thing, right? Now, of course, when you are meeting these boys, sometimes you do get a chance to see their face, but in the day, you don't really know these dudes. So when it comes to the HIV stuff, you can easily catch it when you are linked with people that you don't even know their health status. It's like you're just doing it for the kink or for like, I don't know, like the fulfillment. And me personally, I don't think it's worth it to like risk your life doing that. It's crazy. And I want to talk about the debate between having responsible sexual behavior versus sexual freedom. So what I mean by that is it's really a debate, y'all, within the gay community where it's some gays that feel as though cruising is not really anything bad. They look at it as sexual freedom as some gays like me who feel like you just got to be responsible when it comes to who you lay down in the bed with, who you
Yeah, just be responsible. Like that, I get it. Thrill seeking. Oh my god, we're out in the open. Nobody's watching. I get it. But little Timmy, little Billy Bob gonna turn the corner, and that's the first time girl, absolutely not. So that's where my mind immediately jumps to. What about the what about the youth? What about the youth them? Like, y'all butt fucking in the cut at the park? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. And then jacking off out in the public with no visual stimulant? How do you do that? How do you do that?
be intimate with, whatever the case may be. What I jotted down from the responsible sexual behavior perspective is sex has consequences, so people should act in ways that minimize harm. So basically, what I'm saying, just be cautious of who you sleep with, child. And I said for the sexual freedom perspective, adults should be free to have consensual sex however they choose. So yeah, how do y'all feel about that? Now, I read as I was doing my research.
That coincides with responsibility. We're just talking in circles now.
Again, I was on.
If you're irresponsible, you get caught up. I still think it's nasty.
Reddit, because I love getting on Reddit and just looking at everybody else's perspectives. And somebody made a really, very kind of like eye-catchy point. So they said shaming cruising is just repackaged homophobia because homosexual people also have anonymous or public sex but aren't policed the same way. And I was like, I should put that in my video. So how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like it's homophobic, repackaged homophobia? If you were to, I don't know.
Bitch, homophobia is when people hate you for something you can't control, bitch. Yes, it's situations where it's not just black and white like I just described, but in this specific situation, depending on how it is, I get it. I get it. I was that gay at one point. I was. Not the cruising gay, the one that can't host, not mobile. That's the kind of gay I was. And hooking up here and there. I forgot the whole point of this. Look. What the fuck did you just say to me, Dyquell? What the fuck was you talking about?
So how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like it's homophobic?
Benz, this is not homophobic. Let me tell you why. It goes deeper than cruising being a choice. I do get context matters. But if you look at where these niggas are caught at the lake, I want this to be over, actually. I was gonna go in and have a good point, but I don't have a good point on why this is not homophobic. I can't really explain it, but I don't feel like this is homophobic. It's only homophobic if you hone in on the gay men part, but I don't think this is homophobic. I think everybody should be policed to not have sex in public. Like what time period is this? Hello? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't feel like, and here's another thing. They said gay people is usually policed. This is new to me still. This year I just found out about sniffies this year I just found out about sniffies and undercover cops being on there, and I don't know, the way they wrote it just makes it seem like it's a thing, and I don't know. Maybe I'm still ignorant because I came out in 2023, so maybe I'm still ignorant, and I'm gonna hope it's that. But come on, dude, homophobic to say it's nasty for niggas to fuck in public. Girl.
If you were to, I don't know, shame gay people for
And I'm not shaming y'all, but have you no shame?
cruising, like, do y'all think that's homophobic? I think when you just solely
That's shaming people. That's shaming people.
associated with just gay men, it can come off as homophobic because, like I keep saying, I can't stress enough, everybody do it. But yeah, but how do y'all feel about that? The question,
The delivery can definitely come off as homophobic, but I genuinely don't think off rip it's homophobic to say it's nasty for people in general. If you single out gay men, then yeah, that's when it becomes homophobic. But I think it's nasty in general across all boards. Everybody. Don't fuck in public. Don't fuck in public. Oh my god.
I want to ask y'all, why do some gay men cruise? Now I came up with two things. I said it could be it's a kink for some. When it comes to like public stuff, one thing that I've never I genuinely don't like. I don't like when I run across people who do porn or whatever, whether it's straight or gay. And y'all are like out in public, like Walmart or like a park or something. Whether you having sex or you gooning, like, bro, it's a time and place for stuff like that. And I feel like y'all going out to places like that to do stuff like that is weird to me. If it's anywhere where kids can be exposed to or go to, it don't even matter. I feel like kids can be in staircases. We're gonna talk about that too. I feel like kids can be because they can be with a parent, they can be with an adult trying to get to either get out of the building or go to the car. Because you know, in some apartment complexes, they have like different levels of like where you can park your car at whatever the case may be. And sometimes you have to take that staircase. Like maybe you can't take the elevator. So I just feel like stuff like that, it can be very
I'm about to say something damning to myself, but I think I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I have not had good intercourse. I have not had good intercourse that felt good, giving or taking. Niggas were loose. I was too tight. Niggas was too small for me to even feel anything biologically. So just too many people don't know what they're doing. Like I just don't really have a desire for it anymore, especially after getting played. This goddamn leaf blower is loud as shit. Can you hurry the fuck up? Can y'all hear that? Girl. Fuck what I was talking about.
very weird, and I look at it as weird. Oh yeah, and I said a lot of these men can't host. Now I was watching a YouTuber. I can't think of his name, but I will put his name on the screen because he did a really good job with his video. But I was going through his comment section, and I just kind of want to read what this person said because he literally clocked it. But he said, "I'm not endorsing cruising, but the apps are very problematic and wildly inefficient. So many people cannot host other people. Again, so many people cannot host other people, often because high housing costs, especially for young people, means they're living with roommates or family members. Also, having someone over to your place can be unsafe too. There aren't many bathhouses anymore either." He clocked it because I think that's kind of like another reason as to why people do that because either they got a place but they don't want you to come to their place, or they can't host, they ain't got no place for y'all to go. It's a plethora of reasons. And then he brought up the economy, so like that kind of makes sense as to why people may do it too. But I feel like you can easily get a room, like you can get a room.
Let's stop it. Yeah, let's stop it. Unless you're completely piss broke, which look, I'm unemployed, but I got some cash on me. I spend my money responsibly, even though I know I'm gonna run out of it. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna get some money, but we're talking in circles. You're giving reasons and sometimes excuses, because I feel like a kink is an excuse to be like teetering sexual predator. Not all of these people, because I feel like you can still hear it. I'm not calling everybody who engages in this sexual predators or sexual deviants. It's just, and I think I might be, I don't think I'm being too harsh, am I? But I just personally can't see myself, like, maybe it's because I haven't had any good that was good. But it's just not worth it at all. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it at all. The experience, the climax, the getting caught. Just I just I'm tripping up discombobulated because I had a point, but I keep losing all of my points because I just feel like we're talking in circles. Be responsible if you're gonna engage in this, what I think to be stupid as shit. Because I can't be my fully free sexual self in the outdoors. There's a fucking bobcat looking at me in the corner. I'll take that shit with that. Girl.
Or I don't know, host. I don't know. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that comment, because I feel like that kind of like gave me like a different perspective of cruising. Like that's probably why people do it. They probably don't got no choice but to do that. But again, I feel like once y'all start going into areas where kids can be at, that's when it just starts to become weird to me. I don't know.
Again, and that's where the responsibility aspects comes in. There's reasons. There's reasons. But a park, a bathroom, a stairwell. Bitch, you tried it.
I want to react to this video with y'all.
Not Dyquell.
But we're basically like they're talking about cruising, of course. But there's one gay guy that's kind of like not taking up for cruising, but just looking at it as homophobia, being that the police people are going on sniffies and creating.
Everything's not homophobic. Fuck.
Also arrest these gay men. It's another gay boy that's reacting to it, giving his take. So we're gonna react to it together, and I'm gonna give my perspective, of course. So let's get into it.
Apparently,
maybe I'm slow.
Now to arrest gay men for breaking the law.
Gays getting arrested for cruising on sniffies is the last thing I saw on my bucket list, bitch. It really was. No, because, girl, tell me why now I'm just finding out that cops are literally using sniffies as a way to charge gay men and, like, arrest them and shit like that.
It's important to keep in mind.
No, I don't like how y'all framing this. You need to make it known that sniffies is specifically for gay people. I feel like y'all trying to lean into some type of complex. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like the way this is set up and staged. Gay men are being arrested for having relations. Well, you are on an app specifically for gay men with exact address coordinates. You can't see the person's address, but you can see the neighborhood and the street and the geographical map version where it's not 3D, but you can see like the shapes of the houses and the streets. It's discreet enough to where you can get all the information you need. So I don't know. I feel like y'all are doing it to yourselves. You know.
Sniffies is a gay hookup app because the community needs more of that. Not only is it a gay hookup app, it is a gay cruising hookup app. And for those of you that have class and don't know what cruising is, it is basically hooking up with strangers in public spaces. Great, so now you're going to understand how truly ridiculous the rest of this video is.
Girl, what? Going that far just to catch a man getting some hole and pole is just ridiculous. There's no fucking reason for that.
Well, the reason for that is because it's illegal, okay? Because, you know, giving your body to anybody and everybody is not low enough for you guys. You have to make sure now you're doing it in public spaces.
And the funniest thing is that a lot of those officers that are using the sniffies to arrest other gay men also probably use sniffies already. Like, bitch. Like, okay, baby, not the parole hole, and it sucks because sniffies is such a core part of the gay community. Like, it's
parole. What? Nah. You're a prostitute. You're a whore. What are you talking about? This is not a part. No, this is not a part of my community. I don't know what community you dabbling in, But girl, you getting ran through like a train in a tunnel. I don't know what the hell type of practices you preaching, but girl, this shit do not apply to me. Hell no. I am not sleeping with random niggas and getting mad because they getting caught for it. What are you mad for? Did y'all whole get locked up? Your pole got locked up. You a bottom, you a messy bottom.
Supposed to be a safe haven. It really is. Like, baby, the
This is a bottom.
officers are gonna be leaning a lot more than just the donut holes that they get at their fucking station. Like, mama. Especially since a lot of those officers are probably DL too. Like, I just think that it's just too much.
Girl, that don't matter. You just trying to put shit together for a video. None of that matters. Duh, niggas are DL. Duh, niggas are hypocrites who's probably... That's not the point. That's not the point. What the point is, y'all niggas is breaking the law and trying to use y'all sexuality to hide behind it. But really, y'all niggas is nasty. This is not homophobic. Go to jail. All of y'all.
Very much
Go to...
homophobic, very much to, like,
The gay least amount of
like getting whole. Like, that's just ridiculous. That's crazy.
once again just doing and demanding the most while simultaneously having the least amount of self-respect and situational awareness. Since when has cruising or sniffies been a core part of the gay community? And then these will be the same ones in the community talking about we don't claim AJ because of his values or his beliefs. Bitch, first of all, this is not lost and found. I don't need to be claimed.
Who's
This is the part
AJ?
where I'm supposed to care because apparently the community's core values have evolved to getting cracked like a glow stick by a stranger in a public park on your lunch break. Believe me, I'll be just fine. Don't worry about claiming me. Worry about reclaiming that dignity. Next, you claim that sniffies is your safe space. Since when has promiscuous hookups become a safe space? And if that's the case,
Right. Your self-worth is at an all-time low. Dissipated, girl. I don't like, you literally have to pay to talk publicly. Like, you don't have to pay to DM people, but there's like a wall that you have to pay to be on, and there's like so many people paying for dick, basically. How is this beneficial to your life? You don't have social skills besides like talking about sexual things? Because for a minute I thought that was me, but then I realized people don't take to me because I'm like the elephant in the room person. I choose my battles, but I definitely don't bite my tongue when shit is funky. What the hell should I do that for? That ain't never got me nowhere.
just do it in the safety and security of your home. Oh, you'll let him into you, but you draw the line at letting him into your home? Okay, well then go to a hotel. You don't want to pay for a hotel, or you can't pay for a hotel. Oh, well, in that case, go to work. Okay, pick up a hobby. Matter of fact, pick up a Bible.
Go to work.
I fear that there's an epidemic of underdeveloped frontal lobes and Peter Pan syndrome just running rampant.
Yes.
And then he had the nerve to say it's homophobia to the highest degree. This is why I say the plot has been lost, okay? Your strive for equality has now become a strive for special privileges. No, it's against the law if you get caught doing that in public, right? I mean, unless they come to school and let you go. You don't receive a get-out-of-jail-free card simply because you're gay. I mean, I understand. Unfortunately, this type of degeneracy has become the standard at a lot of pride parades and from a lot of the representation within the community, but let's work on not normalizing this. Wow. Well, can't say I'm surprised, but anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.
He make a great point. I ain't really got nothing to say. I feel like he clocked it, but it just may come off as judgmental to some people because of the way he's like.
Because they feel bad about themselves. I don't give a damn if you feel judged, nigga. You're having sex in public. If there's a will, there's a way. So if you really, really, really wanted to be private, you would. You would. I'm not saying that everybody does it really didn't try to be private. I'm just saying the people that are doing it in high risk, children prone places are fucking disgusting. And I don't give a goddamn who feels judged because nigga, I did that shit in a car. So I and then the car was moving at that, like let me get the fuck off this camera. I've said all I needed to say. I'm getting a lamp. I've been preventing, I haven't recorded anything because I've lost a lot of confidence as a creator. So we're gonna rebuild it back from ground zero. So hi, I'm Anon. Nobody's gonna watch this. Yeah, nobody's gonna watch this. All right. I'm not even gonna do an outro.